Good morning. It is bright and early. The sun is just coming up, and I am having my first cup of coffee. I say first, like, I have a second, and I don't. I usually go these last few days because I ran out of my um, black tea or vanilla spice tea. I've just been having one cup of coffee in the morning and maybe a cup of tea in the afternoon, and then just drinking water the rest of the time. So I do occasionally get like a Propel in the mornings if Zach and I stop for like protein bars, or if he wants to get breakfast at the store, or if he wants to pick up some energy drinks or something like that. I'll pick up a Propel just to have something a little different. I know I'm not supposed to have um like fake sweeteners or anything like that, so I try to limit my like sugary drinks to nothing, and if I get like tea or anything, I have it unsweetened. So, or I use stevia. That's what I like. And that's something I am allowed to have if I do have a sugar alternative. And with that being said, I have gone from 244 pounds at my last doctor's appointment, which was October 14th, to November. It is the 9th right now, and tomorrow on the 10th I have an appointment, to 225. That's so crazy. So that's like my first real update with you guys. Um, just kind of sticking to it, doing my thing. I know I've mentioned that I've lost a pound or two here and there, but I am down almost 25 pounds from when I originally started before my doctor's appointment at 248. So I've lost 23 pounds since then, and that's just so ultra exciting. I'm so excited. And I'm just keeping going with it. Like last night I did have a few french fries because they were left over in the fridge, and we are like out of groceries again. We need to go grocery shopping this weekend. But we do have things like chicken and salad. So that's what I've been eating for like lunches. These last few days I've been holding off on lunch like all day long until like 3 o'clock, and just having like little snacks like apples and carrots and stuff like that. So just keeping it low key, not because I'm trying to be restrictive, because that's what I have time for. And yeah, it's worked out okay. I think that I would have lost maybe like an extra pound or two if I would have been eating on a regular schedule, eating like more fats and proteins, but nothing like a good healthy carb like apples and carrots. So it sounds so sad when I talk about it. And trust me, this is not like what I would normally be eating. I love for snacks having like meat and cheese roll-ups, like avocado toast, like what else do I have for snacks? I'll have often have like strawberries and like veggies and hummus, stuff like that, berries, fruit. But right now I'm just like on a time limit and on a budget. So I'm just like doing what I can to make my diet recommendations still meet their like needs and meet my calorie goals, because I also oftentimes have protein bars during the day, just because like it's a good way to get a boost of protein. It fills you up, it tastes good. So I like the Quest bars or the One bars. Those are what my nutritionist has recommended for me. I'm sure there are other ones out there that I could try, but those are the ones that are in like every gas station or grocery store, easy to pick up like on the way to work or like on a lunch break or something like that. Like the other day, I think it was Sunday, second, I went to Bangor, and I just picked up like a protein bar, and then I had an iced tea, an iced green tea from Dunkin' with stevia, and it was like a super sweet treat. Like I loved it. It was so delicious. And like simple things like that actually really, really, really make me happy. So knowing that about myself, that I'm just like easily pleased, I don't try to go overboard with like extravagant recipes. Like I like to try new things, but I usually try the really simple, like whole foody, like you know, something with like potatoes or rice, and then like with chicken or fish or steak or something like that. And then a good salad or like vegetable side. I love asparagus. I love Brussels sprouts. I love cabbage. I love green beans are my favorite. Corn is all right. It's pretty good. And like, what else do we have for vegetables often? We love peppers and salads. Spicy things are always really good. So like jalapenos or like a Fresno chili or something like that on a salad. Or what I've been dying to get is some soy sauce and some maple syrup and do like a good marinade that way and make kind of like a teriyaki, like sweet soy marinade with like some chicken or fish or something like that. Shrimp is like number one on the list. I know it's not very good environmentally for them to like harvest the shrimp the way they do. I know it's harmful to the environment and to the ecosystem in general of the ocean, but it's not very sustainable. Like there's like a list of sustainable seafoods to eat, and shrimp is like on the very bottom. But like it, like once in a great while, it's still really delicious. We love like lobster, and we love like all foods, honestly. There's nothing that Zach and I really don't eat. So as long as I can provide us with like healthy meals every day, then that's okay with me, because the less that we get takeout and like DoorDash or like I don't bear, so I'm not gonna say never. Twice in the last like 2 months, Zach has gotten Taco Bell, and both times he got me a Crunchwrap, and I ate the Crunchwrap both times. Like definitely, it was so good. It tastes good. It was crunchy. It was tasty. It was delicious. But it's not gonna be like my go-to. Like on a lunch break, I'm not gonna run to McDonald's and get like a cheeseburger and some fries. Like that's not gonna happen. If anything, like my first week of working, my lunch went bad in the fridge before I packed it up. And so when I got to work, I didn't like check it before, and it had been in the fridge for like a week. And it like I made it Sunday, and it was like Monday morning. And like the next Monday morning, and I didn't even think to like check it was mashed potatoes, chicken, and some veggies. And I was like, oh, you know what? Like, it's going to be fine. Like, it's going to be delicious. I can't wait to eat it. Because I had so many of the other meal preps that I made the same way. And I got to work, and it was like so spoiled. So I had nothing to eat. So I literally went to a Circle K and got a salad. And the chicken was terrible. The vegetables were like wilted and brown. But like, I ate what I could from it, and that was a better option than going to McDonald's. Like I would way rather eat like a gas station salad than like a cheeseburger and fries from McDonald's. Just from like the health benefits of McDonald's, there aren't any. There's zero health benefits. So like a wilted salad, whatever. Some mushy chicken, if it's a day old, whatever, I'll eat it. So that's just like, these are like very, very, very like last minute situations where like I feel like anybody could get into this situation where they're just like, oh my gosh, I need a lunch. Like I don't have time to DoorDash to work. Like I have 30 minutes on my break, and I'm already like 10 minutes into my break. That gives me 20 minutes to go anywhere. The grocery store is too far away. Actually, literally, now that I think about it, the grocery store was on the way to the gas station, so I very easily could have run into the grocery store and grabbed a fresh salad. Probably paid half the price. So future reference, go to Hannaford or Shaw's, whatever. But with that being said, like I'm trying to say right now, we keep things very simple in this household. Like, yeah, Zach and I definitely love to cook, and we love to try new things. Zach, when he tries new things, he's probably doing it on the smoker or on the grill, or like a pasta dish. He's really good with pasta. Pasta is not my favorite food. The last few days, I've kind of been like in the mood for pasta. So he said he might take me out to dinner, or definitely is taking me out to dinner. I don't know. He said it depends on what happens Friday. But I just realized one of our best friends is playing a show in Bangor. He's like a metal band. So I was thinking maybe we could make it like a date night. Like go out to like Olive Garden, get some delicious pasta, and then, or sushi. I would be down for sushi. And then go to the mall and see his show, because there's like a venue in our mall. The Bangor Mall has like a a show venue and like a little bar and arcade area, where we could go and Zach could maybe have a drink or two. I personally don't drink, so that saves us some money, and I can definitely drive. So Zach wanted to like go out to eat, grab a couple drinks at the bar, and then go watch our friend's show. That would be so much fun, and it would be a blast because we haven't seen him play live ever. But when we first became, he was our old roommate. And so when we first started living together, he was practicing in his band in his bedroom, like a little tiny like 14 by 10 bedroom in our little tiny house. And it was just so funny because his music has definitely gotten a lot better. I haven't heard them play, and I never hear his recordings, but I do know that he has gotten a lot better in his music, which is good because before I was a fan of his music because he was the one making it, but like it was a little hard to listen to on my end because metal is not my favorite kind of music. It's not ever what I listen to when I'm by myself. So on top of that, like they were just like starting out. So I know they'd been a band for a while, but I think they didn't have a lot of practice under their belt. So congratulations, Chris. I think he just got labeled like a few weeks ago or a month ago, something like that. They just picked up a label. So they've got to be doing something right? And so I know that's very exciting for them. They've got a big show on Friday night. And so we'll see what happens after that. And I would like to go to a show. That'd be so much fun. I love my first band ever I saw in live was, well, besides like music festivals and stuff, but like like a concert venue was now I can't think of the band. I have to sneeze. Maybe not. The first band I ever saw was, they played Down with the Sickness. Why can't I think of, everybody's gonna make fun of me. Down with the Sickness, Stupefy, man, I can't think of the name of that band, but that's the band I saw. I saw them with Hinder and Flyleaf, and it was a really good show. And I was like 15 years old. I got it for my birthday. Me and my sister went. She was 18, and we drove down to Portland from Lincoln. She was in Bucksport at the time, so she came and got me. And then we drove to Portland, Maine, and we went to the Civic Center, the Cumberland County Civic Center, and went to a show, stayed in a hotel that night, and yeah, it was really a lot of fun. My dad was not, he was strict in some ways, but like he definitely let us go and have a lot of fun growing up. Like when I was like 16, my best friend and I think I was like 17 or 18 because my boyfriend at the time was in college playing baseball, and my dad let us drive down to Boston and stay in a hotel and go to his practice or something like that. We saw him somehow. He came over to our hotel room. I think he wasn't supposed to leave his, but he did and came over to mine. And it was for my birthday again. We went to Boston, and I wanted to go shopping the next day, but the girl that I went down with was being such a bummer. I was like, okay, it's my birthday. Let's go shopping. Let's go to like Newberry Street and let's go to the mall and all this stuff. She's like, I want to get home and see my boyfriend. I'm like, I just drove you all the way down to Boston to go shopping and hang out in a hotel, and you want to go home to your boyfriend that you just saw 24 hours ago? Like, it made me so mad. Like, so mad. But, like, this tattoo that I have on the back of my neck, this one right here, so it is on that side, isn't it? I think so. Let me see. Yeah, there's a tattoo there. Sorry, I forget. But we have matching tattoos, and I don't know if she ever got hers covered up, but I was definitely thinking about getting mine covered up because we don't talk at all anymore, and there's really not a lot of sentimental value there for me. Like, sorry, when I move on, I move on, but like, it's just like, I don't hold on to my past very tightly. There are some people that I try not to let go of because they mean a lot to me. My friend Cindy will always be a really dear friend of mine. My friend Charlie will always be super close to me. But even still, like anybody I knew from my high school or like earlier than that, and even some college, like I don't know them anymore. Like I don't contact them. I tried for a few years to get in touch with my friends from high school, and like I don't know if there's like a conspiracy or something that like I didn't like belong in that group anymore, but nobody from my friend group even tried to reach out to me. Like literally, um, high school reunion, I called and called and called and tried to get a hold of somebody. I would literally was not invited. Like, and apparently they only RSVP'd like 10 people to go. So like half my class was not invited, and I thought that was so extremely rude and so weird that you wouldn't invite like everybody in your class to your class reunion. Like they just had their group of friends, and it just makes me so mad. But well, it doesn't make me mad. It's just like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Like, I never really did anything bad. I moved away really early after going to college. I changed who I was in a lot of ways, but that doesn't mean I didn't care about my friendships. And I went through a huge battle with my chronic illness, and I feel like that's kind of what made people let go of my side of friendships. But with that being said, my life now is amazing. I have great friends now. I have my husband, who is absolutely amazing. And I really couldn't change any of that for the world. And so, with that being said, be careful who you hold on to. And if you're holding on to people that aren't giving the effort to you, let them go. Because sometimes letting go creates space for more growth, self growth, and growth in your life for new things. So, those are my words of wisdom for today. Sticking to my diet, doing a good job, and I will catch y'all later. Love you.